On. What's up? What's up? All right. We're back. We're back. Last day of the month, first day of the week. Let's see what we got today on the scans. I did start a little later today just because it didn't seem to be much on the scan, so I didn't want to just be sitting here, you know, like twiddling my thumbs. Let's see here. All right, what's up, Peter? Good morning, Skull. Good morning, LB. Good morning, Haddon James. Good morning, KK. Good morning, Skull. Also been on earlier on EKMR. All right, XHG. Chop Trader. Good morning. Yeah, I did move my computer a little bit just to get some better internet. Got to do what you got to do for the internet. It's for sure. Got to maximize that internet as much as possible. Morning, Norsale. Good morning, Lewis. All right, XHG. Everyone's calling out XHG. Let's take a look here. Dollar stock here up from 1 to 185. Do we have news? Don't have any news on it. Last week we had news. But today, no fresh news. Morning, Don Juan. What's up? Let's check out the float. XHG. Oof, XHG is a 91 million share float. Probably why it feels a little weird. I think it's correct, 91 million share float. It's not even on my scanner, I don't think. Yeah, it's a little too high. It is moving though. It is moving higher on no news. It was a minute ago. It was at 59. Yeah, it's not even on my scanner. ZVZZT is on my scanner. That's how you know. That's how you know the day is a little bit slow. Someone's saying here, DAS order fail on XHG. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what we got. So KXIN, well, this one's still moving, man. It's up to $2 now. It's up to $2. Not bad. We don't have any news. Sub GM. Good morning. We have a level there at 208. Maybe we can break 208. Is that all-time highs? Looks like a blue sky setup over 208. Interesting. Let me make sure I can even send an order here with DAS. Somebody is saying that you can't even send an order. I was using DAS the other day. It does seem like it does work pretty well, at least on Friday. Yeah, it looks like it does work, so take a quick micro pullback there on one share. So, I mean, it does work. Hopefully they fixed it before I was getting a little bit slower fills. So this is our leading, is it our leading gapper now? Or from 1 up to It's up 100%. KXIN is up 130%. So KXIN still our leading gapper. Let's take a look here. KXIN penny stock. Penny stocks have been active though. Do we have any news? No news. No news on KXIN. No news gappers all day today. All day long, no news. KXIN is up. Does it have a low float? Can take a look at that as well. Looks like daily chart kind of curling up off the lows. Not bad. You have that potential to reclaim this topping tail here at 27. And then we have some room maybe up on this level, maybe all the way up to 43. And 60. So we got a couple levels there, but we don't have any news on it. No, XHG is at 215, man. Things ripping. There must be some news, anticipated news coming out or something like that. You entered XHG. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, man. It looks strong. It looks strong. But I don't want to get my hopes up. I know it's a 91 million share float at the open that could just dump. It's a 4 million share float. Okay, let me check FinViz. Maybe that's different. Interesting. It does say 4 million share float on XHG on FinViz. Yeah, I'm lagging right now because the freaking FinViz ads are crazy. There's like 10 ads on every page. Yeah, FinViz says 4 million. Dilution Tracker says 91 million. Thinkorswim says 91 million. Let's check. Yeah, I mean, Guru Focus it says 97 million. What about shortsqueeze.com? I used to check this website, shortsqueeze.com. Let's check it. XHG. There's 14,000 shares short. Yeah, looks like I'm not a member. It doesn't show. Shortsqueeze.com. Hi, teacher. Do you know how to auto draw an open level on TOS chart? It's a script like an auto draw an open level. Yeah, it is moving like a low flow. I'm not sure what you mean by auto draw an open level. Not sure what you mean by that. Juan, just if you can get a little bit more specific, hopefully I'll be able to help you on that. So XHG might have the attention today. Charles Schwab has 112 million. That's probably outstanding. Charles Schwab usually only has shares outstanding. At least if you're looking at the Thinkorswim application, it's only shares outstanding. It doesn't show shares float. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to trade it. It's pretty volatile. I'm probably going to trade it. It doesn't have any news though. This is also very daunting. Is it just going to dump at the open is the question, you know? Is it just going to rip pre-market and then at the open just dump? We do have blue sky setup though, so like we can run. Like if this thing wants to run, like this thing can go $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 a share without any resistance. So I'm going to trade it just because the risk to reward there is there. We haven't had a blue sky setup in a while. So I'm going to trade it just so I'm there for the price action. Because if it does open up, you know, I'm there trading it. You know, I'm not looking at something else and then I look back and this thing's at 350 and, you know, I missed the move. So I want to be here, you know, maybe starting with small size, and if I'm connecting and if it starts to break out and continue, you know, I want to be ready right there at that moment to start sizing up. Let me refresh the scans. EMKR is up 100%. Kind of forming a base here. Price line at, yeah, a price line at 930 opens price. Yeah, I don't have a line at 930 opens price. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I never have a level at 930 opens price. It's not automatic. So EKMR looks like there's a offer from Bobix Labs to propose an all-cash offer for, looks like, an acquisition of EMKR at 358 or no 380 per share. Looks like an all-cash, non-binding cash offer to acquire EMKR for 380 per share. So not the best catalyst. Usually acquisitions like this, it'll move up to the price where it's being offered at, and usually it'll stick around that price, but for some reason it gave back like half of the move. So I'm not sure if that's just because this is just an offer and it's not like set in stone. So maybe that's why it's fading, because it's just an offer and not an actual acquisition yet. It's not being acquired yet officially at the price. Non-binding. Yeah, it could also be it, yeah. So let's jump back here to XHG. So we've got about 10 minutes, about less than 10 minutes, about 9 minutes left till the open. If you guys are still watching the stream, make sure you drop that like, subscribe if you're new. XHG holding up pretty well here. Quite surprised. We got our nice 1 minute bull flag breakout. This was actually kind of a choppy breakout. Like we broke out and we wicked all the way back down to like low 70s and then reclaimed. So that's a little tough there, but nice 1 minute pullback, or micro pullback, 1 minute micro pullback. And now here's our second sort of bull flag. So do we continue from here for another leg? That's the question. Again, it's blue sky setups. So China stock, they're saying China stock potentially 100 million share float around and no news. So this could be a recipe for a big win or a big loss. China stocks are notorious for being pump and dumps, notorious for going straight up, and notorious for going straight down to the gutter. So you want to be careful. Looks like a little bit of a double top there at 228. I'm going to break below the flag lows here. Looks like the spread tightened up here from earlier back here. Back here earlier in the move is about a 2 to 3 cent spread. Now it's about a 1 cent spread, probably because there's more. I mean, the stock has been in play for longer, so probably market makers are in competition right now. Usually early in moves, if it's lighter volume, if it's just starting to pop up, you'll see a larger spread because market makers are still trying to compete for the best price, to offer the best price to the market. $80K bid here, $88K bid at 18. $88K bid. $51K. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like sellers kind of soaked to that pretty easily. It didn't shock the market. So I'm probably expecting this to go lower here. If it was strong, that 80K bid would have caused a short squeeze to the highs. So I'm expecting probably 2 and then maybe a break below 2. We might not get it to the open though. Might not get it to the open. We're pretty close here, about 5 minutes. So all right. So as we all should know, we should be following our rules, our risk management. Not overstay our welcome. Make sure we're cutting those losses when we should be cutting those losses, and letting those winners run where we should be letting those winners run a little bit. Today, I don't know, man. I think it seems slow. Even though we got this move, it seems kind of sketch. Seems kind of sketch. We don't really know the float. We can't verify the float. The only thing we can do is if we just go into the SEC filing and go to the latest SEC filing, which I probably should have done, but we got about 4 minutes left. Let me see if I can pull it up. XHG. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so it looks like as of September 24th, the aggregate market value of our outstanding ordinary shares based on 106 million, based on 177 million outstanding. Yeah, so it looks like as of no, that can't be right. I think I'm looking at the wrong. Okay, yeah. So it looks like the float is pretty large. So I'm gonna expect that this thing is gonna tighten up after the open, but we may see some volatility here coming into the open because you'll have higher volume. Usually the open is known for being very volatile, extra volume, causing the volatility. So I might be able to see a good open range on it, but after it does make its initial move, it's probably going to tighten up. That's probably what I'm going to expect, but we should see some good opportunity. We should see some good opportunity on it. PRME has news. PRME. Yeah, the chart looks wonky as hell. PRME isn't even on my scanner, so it must be a larger float too. KXIN. Again, let's watch this. Yeah, so I think maybe, I mean, this one has no news either. So, you know, depending on if this one pops up and then the other one starts to fade, then I'll start trading this one. But I think watching into the open is going to be that other stock. I already forget, XHG. I think I seriously just forgot about it for a second. All right, so that's the plan, watching XHG here into the open, and if it starts to fail, then going over to KXAN. If that starts to fail, then, you know, just forget about it. Today's just not the day. It seems like a slower week, so, or slower day, slower season, so just going to keep it tight and live to trade another day, manage my risk, make sure I'm not at max loss. So that's the plan. Good luck, stay calm, cool, and collected, manage your risk, and I'll catch you guys